Hello everybody and welcome back to Mashinky, where in between the episode I just really quickly finished up and attached the rail to the tunnel system as well as adding all of the signals so we can, well, immediately get some trains going. So the first one I think, well actually, before we get some trains going, let's ensure that the city will grow how we want it to and not how it wants to. Just to make things easier on us, we can actually, no, not the trees. There is quite a bit more that the recent edition has added. You know what? Let's get rid of that and have it bend out like that. And it can't cross any of these tracks because they're not flat. So that is a thing. Not necessarily 100% intentional, but that is a thing. Oh, I thought that was just snow. Okay. Okay, let's pull this out this way. Now we kind of know where it goes, though, since I did that. Let's pull it out to there. And then I think we'll pull out a road right here, so it goes along the outside. To there. Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe little roads dipping into that every other, because we would lose one right there, but we would gain two in the back, as long as a too deep does not appear right there. So I think something like that would... Oh, actually, you know what? Have that turn into the church so that it cannot grow any further. I think I might do something similar to this. Now they can build off of it, but I'm hoping that they don't at first. Ooh, let's get rid of that. Just go through and attach. And there we go. Now, we are missing a couple of the houses ambiently because we just can't get the train station any further in here. I did get it a little bit, as you can see. I got the restaurant and the waiting room in on this side. But I wasn't able to get everything, and I'm not sure if I can actually build out effectively in this direction either. But I do have all the way out to the church, so that is good. So now that we have the entire town worked out, now we can get some trains going. Let's get our Prussian, because we want a lot of room. So how many of these were we able to get? Quite a few. How many was that? That was 4? Ooh, well, that's a graphical error. We can look up at this one. Yes, 4. Okay, so say we were thinking about this dining car, right? So this dining car actually does still take up the length of 1.28. So say we wanted to see how much we would need. Well, we could... See here, 18 divided by 0.92. That is about 19.5 passengers per length, right? So we would need this to be roughly 25 passengers per length. Just like the second class, hey. In terms of bonus... So the only way I could think of that happening is if you actually had 4 second-class cars. So, and then added that on, and then that would just be breaking even. So, you would need a really long train for that to even be terribly effective. But, oh gosh, remember, still alpha. Oh gosh, and I can't see the... Okay, engines. No, not engines. Info. Did not mean to buy 2. Let's take one off, and that should be good. So let's give it some orders. We want you to go there. We want you to come down on this track to go into the station. And we'll have it just like the other one, where we'll have the far one as the cargo. And we can start that. In fact, let's write it over to the station. Ooh, that's right. The Prussian has... Oh, gosh, nope. You, come back. You. If you get rid of this, you close it out. Oh, it can't actually... Actually, let's go back. See what positions in the car back here we can have. Yeah, nothing actually terribly good. So let's speed it up a little. We'll go into this station, probably turn around. And then we're... Oh no, that's right. It was supposed to go into that city. Okay, and let's just start the episode off with a leisurely train ride. Now, well, all I have to say is the landscape is absolutely beautiful too, and these train rides are so relaxing. Kind of thing, just to watch it, just to jump in the side camera, looking out, and just let it go. But it makes it kind of interesting too, because you kind of see the dynamic from the first person. One of the planned features is like actual control over the train. Now I'm not quite sure how it's going to do that, but the dev also wants to make multiplayer, which is an interesting concept in this kind of game that obviously it would have to be with a bunch of friends, and you kind of delineate who gets where, whatnot. Oh, we got one of the subsidies because we got 6 trains. Log process. Well, basically the concept, I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm ruining the train ride because looking at all that, I am sorry. Going through this tunnel though, and this tunnel is quite long. So the biggest problem about sending any train this way is that this tunnel is going to separate any train that is going back and forth. So you can see the end up there. It's that little black dot. And we should see some graphics come up here in just a second. In just a second. There it goes. And also, too, I think the next thing we'll do is we'll go up the hills directly in front of the track right now, actually. Because there is a couple industries up there that we can tap into. So we'll make that little curve into a T-junction, rather. We have this little valleyed area that goes into the city, which you can kind of see in the background. I'm not sure with YouTube compression if you can see that smokestack in the distance, but that's pretty much it. We're going into the city. Well, I'll leave it because I don't know what it looks like. I left as many trees as possible outside the city, so it should look pretty nice pulling in. So, yeah, and that's not that bad. Although the biggest problem, I think, is the fact that you have the ore industry, the iron ore industry, just on the left there. But oh well, what can you do? And it does seem like the train, or that those tracks do show up. And I'm not sure if, well, yeah, there are tracks that came out this way. I wonder if that little car that is going around would actually go on the tracks of the extra pieces. But what are you doing? Why are you trying to go that way? Orders? Yes, station 2. You can exit out this way. Yes? Come on. You can do it. Now make a right. Thank you. Okay, so we have that one going. Now we can also get one more going. Engines. The Prussian. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can drag this up to be on top of that. Or at the back of that. Make it look kind of caboose-ish. Okay, now orders. We'll have you start from right here. And I know it doesn't have a lot of people. Oh, wait. We need to make sure it goes down the right track. So have it go down right there. And then all the way to there. Let's make sure it goes into the right station. Because this will be the passenger one, as I said. And start. Okay. So now then, we kind of need to hook up this ore industry to something too. We have the foundry up here, but I do kind of also want to ensure that I can pull off this track up here. Of course, I could make the distancing between these a little bit longer and have it come out this way. Which actually might be better because this hill I could flatten a lot more easily than trying to wrap around all this. And I could have a branch that comes off to this iron up there, just off of that. I kind of like that idea. So I think I am not going to worry too much. Is there anything else to the north that is? So basically what I'm planning is I do need a rail line going north. That would be nice. Also to be able to go up that way, but we could come up this way and just make a left turn, so to say, to get up there. This is a massive water feature for this map. But yes, I think something like that would do, but as well, we need to bring this up and over. But like I said, I need to get the iron started, but I need to decide if we're going to have tracks running by this. Because we very well could, but do we want to? So let's flatten this. We'll actually make the station go all the way back to there. And that actually works out pretty well because then I can have this curve out. Let's actually maintain the elevation here of this. Actually, that would not be a bad idea in general. Just why? Oh, this one is actually facing the wrong way. You need to go that way. Okay, that was my fault. I apologize. Completely my fault. I set that up going in the wrong direction. Make sure they're all going in the correct direction. Yes, they are. Yes, okay. So, as we were doing, this will come down this way. And I think the trains, or the tracks here, will split up somewhere in here. But let's pull this out a little. And I think I would like it to come out on this side. Just passing by. Oh, I had no money. I have no money. Oh, wow. Did I really run out of money? Okay, let's turn this on a bit more of a high speed. We do have quite a bit of extra coal. So maybe... Oh, see, the issue is that we need a shorter train that uses coal because I can just transfer so much more using this itty-bitty train, which just uses money. But it is quite expensive. 80 going back. That's good. Means 80 once it hits the other end. Oh, that guy was stopped up because that tunnel is so long. But as he goes in, that was a massive amount of money. Not to mention, this town should be growing really quickly here in just a moment. Okay, he got through the tunnel, and now he's going to be going through. Ah, there can be a backup here. If a train's trying to come this way and a train's trying to go that way, maybe? No, wait. Maybe I saw that wrong. But as you can see, there's a lot of trains coming by here, and there's definitely potential for backup. And even gridlock if it doesn't move correctly. So... yeah, and then if that backed up, was able to back up to that intersection from that, that would cause a gridlock. Okay. Good to know that it can happen right here, that we'll have to keep an eye on how that may be evolving. Yeah, okay. But we are making money, so let's lift that up. So it will go down hill ever so slightly because this is flat, so might as well leave it flat. But we do need the rest of this flat. Oh, I didn't actually need to smooth out that side so much, but that's fine. I really need to use the flattener tool. Okay, but 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be the length it needs to be. So let's take a look. Going in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one right here would be 5. So yes, that is correct. That way, down here, and that way. Now then, how is this gonna go? Because this is going to be a little complicated. I can guarantee that. Okay, let's grab the tracks, pull it up to at least right there. Because I think it needs at least that room. And we're going to have track on this side. We drop that. Maybe start turning it right there. Connect it through. That looks like it's pretty good. Yeah, I would say that looks like it's pretty good. We're gonna have most of our... that horn. What happened there? But I think we're gonna have most of our stuff going through this way. Or from the south, so we're not gonna need any kind of loop. Although it might not be too hard with how this is shaped. Well, let's get this in first and foremost. Lift that up. If this came out and turned upwards, it would flatten out right there. So, just like that. And that way we can continue north if need be. And let's ensure I don't forget by actually drawing this all the way up and by the station or the foundry here. Now these will need some signals. Just to ensure. Okay, I guess that middle section is not going to be able to be... I can't separate it, so if anyone is in this section at all, it is going to back up the trains from there. But we can put some of these in at a good distance. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be an adequate distance. Okay. In fact, that might be too long right there. But that looks pretty good. Yeah, since we can't put one here, it wouldn't matter to put one right there if we could. Which we can't anyways. Okay. So yeah, that intersection's quite unique. We're gonna need more coal. How are you doing? We're gonna need you to stock up a little bit more because we're gonna have more people coming through here. And let's actually lift over here a bit and a little bit right next to the station because we are going to have quite a few things. Oh my goodness, that's some elevation that I needed to lift right there. We're going to have quite a few things though that we can put on here, such as the freight station. But then we're going to... Oh wow, visual glitch. Then we're going to have a hopper system. Oh wow, that's steep. Oh gosh, did not mean to put that right there. Lower that one. And one more. Yeah, but yeah, that is pretty steep. Let's actually just level that out a little. Just so it doesn't look as bad. Okay, so we're going to have the freight. I'm going to lift this up a little because we're going to put the storage back here as well. Oh, we need 300 wood tokens. We don't have anything near that. And it seems like this can barely keep up with how much the train is collecting. 9, 3. No, you should be getting more coal than what he can deliver. And I think I will have him also deliver coal to up there. Because obviously we don't need the coal tokens. So, I'm going to add another waypoint to go back to get some coal. And to come up to there. Okay, so he should split his attention now because we don't need so many coal tokens. We don't really use any train that uses coal because they're all so long that the stations, it's really hard to use them with the station length at the current moment. That you could make a really long station, but it takes a bit to get one that big. So, anywho, so we have coal going that way. Now we need to get the iron. Why are you stopped? Oh, well, yes, that is indeed a thing. Let's not let that happen because that can back things up. Basically, I needed to separate the two sides of the track because this connecting it made it so if one was going through one side, it would stop up the other. So, what would it take to have it curve into there? Quite a bit, actually. Oh, because it can't UE. Gotcha. Okay, yep. So it's just not going to be able to get anything from the north there. Not without it doing some pretty wild stuff. But let's get an iron train going then. So we seem to be doing okay with money now that we have it running at high speed. We'll get one of the Prussians, and we'll get... What can we get at the moment? We really need wood. And this is maxed out, so we could probably have multiple wood train or log trains. And yeah, we're not even getting as many planks as we could. But at the same time, we could use this ore train to actually carry a lot. So, I'm thinking, let's load it up with these. Will it hold one more? It is just too much to have one more because 5 on 6, yeah, that would be 0.01 too long for the stations we currently have. But, in fact, we could actually throw a fisher onto the back. And that would make it just about as long as possible. So that worked out. Okay, so let's say you want to go through that track into this station, in which you then come up here. So that has 54 coal in it. So that's good. Everything looks like it's going pretty well. Let's get another one of those log trains going, I think. Or did I not hit start? Go. Get out of here. We don't want you here no more. Alright, let's get another log train going. Because we're definitely... Ooh. That's right, we have the Nosinger. So let's take a look at that. So 11 divided by the 1.04. It gives us about 10.57 per length. And the Strudinger, or the Studinger. I know how to read. 0.67. It gives us, the Nosinger gives us a few more logs per length, so... Or like, just barely, it's like it gives us about 0.13 logs per length more. So, we can fit 4 of those on, so that's half a log more. Right? Yeah, one more. And then not enough room for a Studinger. So... But actually, I should have, before I bought all those. Another thing you could do is you could take your platform length minus your engine length, which the Prussian is 0.57, giving us 4.43 length, and then doing that 4.43 length divided by your car length, so we can have 6 Studingers, while we can have... Actually, we already have all of the Nosingers on there at about 4, so 6 times 7, times, not divided, is 42, while 4 Nosingers is 44. So yes, the Nosingers are just ever so slightly better here, so that seems good. Oh, we have that, remember that gridlock I was talking about? Yep, it happened. Okay, let's bring it down. We want you to reverse. We want... Actually, I don't even know how to fix this. Actually, you can go. Because it's going to go up. Okay, timer, stop. Okay, so he's going to go up. Which is then going to let this guy through. Wait. Oh yeah, because he was too long. Now, see, the problem here is that we had a train in which a passenger train in which isn't going through the correct spot. Okay, you go through there to go into Derry. Okay, so that should be fixed. But we have a train in here. Let's give him some orders before we end off the episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel, and do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Ooh, what if we just had that go through and connect down here? That might actually alleviate some traffic, or just create some more undesired traffic that could create some lockup. So never mind. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.